Hey, so as you guys can see, we're gonna be talking about a trade recap that I actually took like couple like an hour ago, if I'm to be honest, an hour and a half ago, and I never knew this trade was gonna play out. To be honest, show your face, only your face. You guys can see my face, right? You guys can see my face. Screen share. Now I'm gonna share my screen. Don't worry. I'm talking about my trade that I took on EU. Sorry, on gold, guys. I'm actually back trading gold. Yeah, my first trade back trading gold in like 6, 7 months. I don't know. I've not really traded gold since like May, or April. So it's been a minute. And then I took my first trade on it today, and it's a TP. It's actually I've closed most of the percentage. Let me show you guys the trade that I'm in right now. So you guys go on my screen. You guys can see my screen, yeah, on gold. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and break down guys. If you guys are to pay attention about the Sunday call when we did the what entry model was it? The minor inducement. M1 inducement, change of character, BOS mitigation, right? The same entry model I told you guys about on the Zoom call is the same entry model that I used here. So we'll be breaking that down as well. Hope you guys can see me properly, right? Dang, my hair got longer. Guys, I'm thinking of going bald. Like, what you guys think? Now let's lock in though. You guys, if you guys go in the high time frame on gold, right? We see that sellers are currently in control. Okay, sellers are currently in control, and we want to see what levels got broke. Yeah, so I don't want to go all the way high because there's no need. We can just start from the 2 hour. Just start from here. High, not a low. This is a high, not a low. High, low, maybe internal high and then internal low. Boom, broke. Okay, so we want to see why zones really got broken. Boom, we have our first zone right here, our first BOS on the 2 hour, right? Okay. Now, what do I say? I'm tired of saying what does Jeremy say? Although you guys know it's Jeremy, yeah? So which sellers led to this DOS right here? Is it these guys right here, these guys right here, these guys right here? This right here, we can name it as our decisional POI, yeah? Decisional zone right here. Because it's not the extreme. So it's just a decisional zone. Okay. What do we do? If you go down on the 1 hour, guys, because I marked out this POI zone on the 1 hour from the body, and then you cover the overall highs. Yeah. So you mark out a POI. I always want to repeat that so you guys can keep, remembering. And then if we see right here, we do have another POI here, but it's not valid. And we do have another POI here. I know you guys, I've been seeing you guys mark out POI zones like this. You guys have like one, two, three POI zones, yeah? So this is how you can avoid it. If you stay into the 1 hour, then what do you see? We have a POI. This is a clean decision because it led to a BOS and took out Asian law, right? Boom, clean decision law. This is invalid. Why do we think this is invalid? Why? Because we have Asian high above it. What means this is a fake out later what? Lead invite Ali sellers and then take them out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I only stayed with only two zones. I only stayed with this right here, this right here, and this right here. Even this does not look good at all. Does not look good at all. We have Asian high above it. Have Asian high above it too as well. But just because it's the overall swing high that led to this overall swing low right here, that's why it's most likely to be valid as well. So I can only have this on my ex as my extreme zone, and this as my decision. Okay, drop down to the lower time frame. What happens? We have price to come approach our zone during New York session, or Frankfurt, New York, of course. And then what we do is we have what we call an M1 minor inducement, right? We have a minor inducement right here. Boom. Price sweeps overall liquidity to the high. Is this not a two leg? Because guys, if it was a two leg, it would have been like this. Okay. Like this second leg would have not went higher to induce the first leg. So that's not a two-leg protocol. This is not a two-leg protocol right here, yeah. It's just a money inducement, liquidity sweep, internal chalk overall BOS because this is the low. to this inducement. Yeah. But on the rollover time frame, this can also be a change of character, guys. I know you guys, some of you guys may ask me, can this be a change of character as well? Yeah. Unless if you don't want to mark this out as your internal chart, because then it's by internal market structure, right? So can say this is not a move right here. So yeah, name that as my chart, and then I started looking for a clean OB. 125 minute. I seen this right here, but I was convinced that this zone right here, because guys, let me tell you something. Yeah. These pips right here look so small. Like this only about 640, which is about, if you convert it to normal pips, how much is that? This is about like six pips, I think. Like if on EU, GU, and this trade right here had about five pips stop loss. So I decided to mark the whole zone out. I looked for a clean OB, and I scaled down to went to the 6 minute, went to the 7, 8, 9, and then I seen this right here in the 9 minute. So I decided to mark out this overall zone from the low and to the body of the high here. And yeah, boys, ended up getting tapped in. As you guys can see, my indicator ended up getting hit, and then I entered off. Got a quick reaction right away, and then here I moved my stoppers to break even. I took partials as well, and then I hit my second TP right now, whereby I took 25% more of my volume. So aiming TP right here. Why? Because if I go in the 15-minute time frame, we see this is also called internal market structure. I understand why I have Asian low below, but again, this is a low that led to this high. Took two Asian highs as well. So most likely this low might get respected as well, you know. So yeah, currently holding. I'm gonna hold. I mean, it's a risk-free trade. Other trades that I've seen during London session was this, but it was too risky to be true. It was like too good to be true, yeah. So let's take a look. Let's break down this EU possible trade that if you got balls, you would have taken it, yeah. Before you open session for Q&As, why didn't you mark your PI correctly? It's already got me to get it. PI. Um, what PI are you talking about? On the gold? Gold. PI. On the 2 hour, right? Oh, no, on 1 hour PI. Yeah, it did right here. This is a PI marked out. Point of interest. You didn't include the wick. The wick is right here, brother. The wick is right here, right? I included it. The wick to the downside. Oh, you took no. Pip this. So when you're marking out me, okay, me when I'm marking out my PI, when I'm marking out my PI, yeah, I'm gonna mark out from the body from the candlestick, and then anything above my candlestick, I'm gonna cover it. For example, let's take a look at this right here on the 15 minute. Let me see, not this, okay, like this. For example, this. I'm gonna cover this, yeah, but I'm not gonna cover this. Get what I'm saying? I would enter from let me see, is it a 30 minute? Hopefully, yeah. Okay, this looks good. Let me see if I can find another one. Okay. For example, this one right here. Let's say this was my POI. Okay, now this I would enter from here, and I would mark out this overall zone. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't go all the way here, but I would enter from, if this is my OB here, I'm marking out the OB, and then I'm marking out the rest below it. Okay, then we will have to do that. We'll have to do that next time, yeah. But that's how my account. Like, yo, so you want me like to mark it out like this, like this on the 2 hour, right? The 2 hour. I mean, yeah, it looks on the 2 hour, but okay, yeah, on the 2 hour you're good. But if you scale down to the 1 hour, we have a better one that is clear, that is very clear, which even tells us that okay, this is gonna get induced as well. So, oh, on the 2 hour, yeah, but I marked this one on the 1 hour, not the 2 hour. So. If you go in the 1 hour, you're gonna see this one looks way cleaner, and it's a body as well. So that's why I went with it compared to the 2 hour. 2 hour looks more of a week, as you can see, you know. and we don't want to be marking out indecision on candlesticks, which is not gonna help us at all. Yeah, but go back on EU, yeah. Um, so we had
Yo, what
what
is that
made us
nonsense entry?
I marked this as my POI zone because I expected price to respect this zone. Why? Because we had a sweep of liquidity plus a medium inducement right here. See, we had a medium inducement, price in this level pushed up, took Asian as well. Um, ended up taking out these equal highs, right? Um, ended up hitting break even on this trade. But it's just from the decision where I entered and then hit my 1 to 3 and then moved stop loss to break even. My stop loss later got hit at break even. So no, that's another story to talk about. But here if we come right here, to see why price moved all the way up here and then came down and then took this one out, right? So we have inducement build up, our POI marked out, right? We have another zone right here that is possible inducement. Price comes during little session, induces it, forms what we call an unintentional movement. You guys, we talked about this on whereby price fakes its move to invite early buyers and later takes them out. Like for example, right here, these right here, yeah, all of these. All of these zone right here, notation right here. Yeah. Um, either price sweep up or down, price came weak all the way down. If you guys go to the like 3 minute time frame all the way here, you guys will find an extreme order block. That was this right here, whereby price came tapped into that and then reacted right away. But would that have taken this? No, 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 no. It looked way too, I don't know. So I ended up not taking any. Yeah, this is not the Rowan Smith. The one on gold is though. One on gold is the setup. This is this type of setups. No. Um, but this is not. This is some Iranian. Who knows Iranian? Have you guys been on a call with Iranian? This is his type of entry models. This is his type of entry models. Like crazy, risky. Like damn, I don't know, man. Some people just. When you used to work, did you trade on phone? Um, actually, because my time here, I live in Arizona, it's a little bit better. So I used to trade overnight, midnight. Because when I'm trading London session, it's during midnight here. So it's like if I'm working during day, I have midnight to trade. So that's why it was a little bit easier for me. But overall, no other trades taken. Um. Maybe this right here, trying to see if this is gonna hold, seeing a little pullback, which is normal. I'm not worried about that. But yeah, boys, that's pretty. I'm not lucky, bro. Stop saying I'm lucky. Let me tell you something. If you live in UK, yeah. If I was living in the UK or like somewhere else, I would find a job that aligns with my trading. Let me tell you, for example, yeah. I used to work on is it like an overnight job before I switched to my day job? Way before, yeah. I used to work on my overnight job way before I switched to my day job. So, and it used to affect my trading whereby I used to always go with my laptop to the job and I never used to focus. Even though I used to look at the charts, I would literally show you guys some snaps right here. I just look at the charts, but I never used to focus. You know what I mean? So I ended up quitting that job, and took me like a month to find another one. Why? Because I was not focused on my charts, so I ended up quitting that job and then found the one that aligns with my trading, whereby I was working during the day. So I rarely trade the New York session because that's when I was going to work. So I only traded like 1 hour of New York session, and then I just start driving because I gotta drive to work. So yeah, kind of hard to be honest, but I focused more during London session. Mhm. Then when you start getting a little bit of money, bro, and you trust your analysis, bro, you trust your gut, bro, quit that job, man. Lock in and focus on your business. That's what it takes. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, that was today's analysis, boys. That was today's analysis. A little bit quick, yeah, but I mean I didn't hit TP. So you know what I'm saying? I didn't hit TP. Yeah, the M1 inducement, watch me perfect it. Watch me perfect that type of entry model. You're gonna see me catch crazy RRs. Crazy RRs. Crazy one to 10. I don't know. Yeah, but that's pretty much today's call, boys. Any other questions that you guys have about trading? How it's being recorded, so I will also upload it as well. No worries. Yeah. So you guys that are joining right now, man, I don't know what I don't know. You guys are too late, man. Hopefully TP. Yeah, I mean, man, I've literally taken 75% of of my my volume. So probably have like 0.37 loss size running. You know how on gold you can't really put a lot of losses because it's kind of a little bit strong. Yeah, so I don't have a lot of loss size on it. Yeah. But our boys gonna hop up, yeah. See you guys next Zoom trade recap. Hopefully this week I have another trade and then let you guys know like I let you guys know today. If it was a surprise, I know it was a surprise, so I will record it and I will post it on the YouTube, and guys don't feel free don't be shy to ask questions, man, because that's how we grow, So if you guys are like look at my boy. How you join right now, man? Like come on, bro. Got lock in, you know? But it's okay though. You're gonna watch the YouTube. It's just the same. Like if you can, I think you can even go on gold and then you can look at the trade. It's gonna be the same analysis. What about just in this mention the character view with mitigation and then follow through expansion. I mean, you guys have to be reminding yourselves in order for a buyer to be in order for buyers to be there, they have to be a seller. These are some common sellers you guys have to always have in the back of your head. Uh, because then that's how you avoid you to take a L, right? Like if you're trying to buy and do the same, uh, like sellers are in control, like on the other pair. Let's say GU, right? Use the divergence, bro. You're seeing GU is very very bearish, and then EU is giving you a little change of character BOS, bro. Know that that's an SMT straight up SMT. Unless GU is has just tapped into like a supply zone or something aligns with your EU, then analysis always take that trade. But before that, in order for a buyer to be there, they have to be a seller, You can learn how to appreciate appreciation. Some crazy words I always speak to myself every time I'm trading, you know. Learn to detach yourself from the outcome, If a trade is higher than 1 to 7, always close always always close 50% off at the 1 to 2 and move your stop loss or break even. If um If you're down more than 3% on your funded account or evaluation, always reduce your risk to 0.5%. And there's just some stuff that you have to have in the back of your mind. Uh, Take more than 2 to 3 losses in a day, call it a day. Don't even look at the charts again, even though those 3 losses happen from one decision. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Um, Always mark out your POI zones. A low that leads to a high forms a strong demand, and the high that leads to a low forms a strong supply. Uh, that's how you know I marked out that supply zone I showed you guys because it those are the sellers that lead to the um those are the sellers that lead to the inducement. So the sellers that lead to the break of structure for gold. Yes, I took sales on gold. Took sales on gold. What else? You guys have some words you guys want to say? Like you guys always remind yourselves when you guys are on the charts. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, you only, what is it? What is it? How do I say it? Like you control, you can't control what the candlesticks does. You can't control what price action does, but you can only uh react to what it does. You can't control it, but you can only react to what it is. So that shows in the market you're only an analyst. You're not you are a trader, but like right after before you even think of being a trader, you have to be have to be an analyst whereby you analyze the charts properly, top-down analysis. What do you think of FOMC? Bro, when is FOMC modified? Let's take a look at this. Oh, damn. Is it on hold on, the news? When is it? When is that? 2 hours from now. Oh, talk about the man. I don't even think it's gonna I don't think it's gonna really do anything because the government is shut down. So I don't even think it's really gonna break the market that much. But did you guys been seeing the news recently, like on gold? Let's not talk about EU, right? Because EU last week, you guys seen how volatile it was, right? Because I mean, the market EU is actually moving, but right now, like let's say, was it like last week? I drove to the is it MV not MVD? I drove to the IRS like offices here in Arizona, and those guys was closed, bro. Like the whole office was closed. Why? Because the government is shut down. People are not getting paid. Like, I'm being so serious, bro. So like, that's why you see now I've not even been like really pushing the trading like that on this period. I only trade when I actually see a good setup, you know? Yeah, bro. Like FMC, I don't think it's gonna affect the market like that. I mean, it might, but I'm not sure, bro. I'm not a fundamental trader. I don't like anytime I hear about fundamentals, I don't even look at the charts, you know? Yeah, but anyways, you guys stick to the basics. Stay out of news. Stick to the basics. What you think? Oh, you want me to tell you the story on how I bought the car, yeah? Yeah. So I mean I kind of like that car. I made it look nice, to be honest. I did a little bit of some stuff on it, but because I think, bro, to be honest, every single time I drive around, like I think I have to get a compliment, bro. I always get compliments on the car. But on how I bought it, to be honest, it was always through like stacking, like I don't know, it just started out of nowhere. I started stacking out profits. I was like let's say because I was going crazy, bro. I had like 4 to 5K in my live account, right? Because those days I was just trading live accounts, not even prop firms. Less of prop firms, but more of live account. And then I was making trading on Nasdaq. I make like 2K, 2.5, and then I close. I'm done for the day. I always had my goal. Hit like 1.5K a day. I'm done. I hit 1K, done. Stack, stack, stack. And the end of the week, I withdraw. And then and then I and then again like for like 2, 3 months. So like those pro I mean I used to lose sometimes. I used to lose and then I reduce my risk, I come back and then I increase the risk. So I used to risk like 20% just on one trade of the whole account. So I was really, really big risk. But she paid off, I can't lie, paid off and started hitting those 10K months. But what I realized is you're gonna hit that when you have capital, bro. And where you gonna get the capital from the profits. Get a capital from the programs. And then the only thing I used to do is I used to detach myself from the outcome. Like I used to take like three to four trades a week, you know? Yeah, I live in Dubai, cars here, so it's cheap. Damn. You should buy one then. Hey, my
I
bro,
don't
can
think
I ask you a trading
this
question? Go ahead, man.
is
That's what we here. Ask me any trading question and happy to help, bro. Look at my trade. How far is
quick. Can you hear my voice though?
it? No, I'm gonna leave my stoppers to break even. So, how
Well,
did you find your bias? Huh? You heard me, bro? What do you mean, bro? Bro, Jeremy's on who taught us how to trade. So I don't. How do I find my biases? My daily bias. Wow. Bias on fund. Phase one, you just pass phase one on fund next. Come, bro. Yeah, daily bias. The same way I approach the markets, bro. Start from the hard time frame. Like you should already have made your analysis like before even the week starts that you know what high time frame is telling you. Like on that's why you have to limit yourself in the pairs you trade. So when you go on the daily, like you already have an idea on what type of trade you already have your like that supply zone that I had marked out. It was always there. I just woke up to see my notification. Boom, supply zone hit. 1 hour supplies on heat on gold. So like, I know it's a point of interest. I'm looking for something. I'm looking for reaction. I hopped on the charts. Oh, guess what? I'm looking price, starting to respect the zones. Guess what? I'm in my kill zone, kill zone. I don't know how yeah, kill zone time frame. You know what I mean? Whereby that's the time I only enter my trades. You know, again, I had my damn, I'm forgetting a lot of words, man. Uh. My phase one of my phase one, which is the what is it? Why am I forgetting this one? I have to go back and look at my notes. Yeah, but yeah, so my phase one, which is fuck, why am I forgetting this? I don't. But it's something about like having the correct PI zones, and I already had that. I already had that there, and then when I scaled in to lower time frame. Bro, I seen the M1 in this man. Change your character BOA, so waited for the entry, you know. So you always have your supplies on there, mapped out, and then when you see the notification, then bro, hop on and see, look for confirmations. Plus, also always remember this in the back of your head. In order for there to be a buyer, there have to be a seller. So if you're trying to buy or receive, there's any if it, really really sellers are like out of the equation, you know. So how are you gonna know that? Because they're gonna be zones like SMTs. If you're looking for buys, they're gonna be SMT supply zones. You're gonna see them. You're gonna be like, you know what? Okay, I'm aiming for that SMT supply zone because I know sellers are gonna want to enter here after the pullback, and then as buyers, we're gonna take them out. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, you finished uni or dropped out? I never went to uni, bro. Thinking about it though. Thinking about it. Something that you should. I don't really need to be honest. Like, I don't really need to. Let me tell you something, boys. Um, I'm telling you from somebody that has grown up in a household of people that went to school. People that like always love school so much. You know what I mean? That I'm probably one of the only people that's not go to school. You know. So for example, yeah. It's not about having connections, man. Like I came in the United States 2022. Think about it. From Africa. You know how much I used to make in Africa, bro? I used to make I don't want to brag about it, but like I used to make so much low. Like what is 2,000? $2,000 a day in not $2,000, 2,000 Uganda shillings. That's like that's like point 0.3, point 5 cents. Or something less than $1. Okay, let's just say less than $1 in a whole day. And you know like how African jobs are like it's hard, like it's like energy. You have to use your energy. So like of course, I already had a hustler's mentality since that's I think one of the biggest things that helped me when I got here and then I found trading. I'm like, bro, started watching the YouTube videos and then them YouTube videos turned into support and resistance and I was not trading support and resistance at all. Ended up working at a job and then came across University from Swaggis's YouTube video that he dropped. And I saw Yeremi was a genuine guy, man. Joined his course back in 2023. Yeah, 2023. Then yeah, since then I just locked in. Bro, trust me, bro. If I'm to tell you that I bought every single boot camp that he dropped, that's how serious I was with this trading thing. And I think that's why it led me to where I am today. Because a lot of you guys maybe or like you guys would, no, I don't need this boot camp. I don't need it. But you need all boot camps, my brother. Like I can log into your university's my account right now. You guys can see like how many boot camps. I never used to care why he's dropping. Whether it's bullshit or not, I want to learn the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta realize he's already like he's where I want to be. You know what I mean? And I think that's why like when he see me, he's like, yeah, that's why a lot of people never really invested themselves. Okay, this look. Matter of fact, I want you guys to come right here. Where is my library? Where is me settings? You guys look at me right here. Ah, never mind. You guys can see my picture. You know, but look at this. of course the course. This is the first thing you get, right? These change the whole game. These already changed the whole game. You know what I'm saying? This changed the whole game. Like Hell Week, Mania, I don't even know when I got this. Summer camp, revision camp, like bro, I was just getting. I don't even know if I missed something. Maybe I didn't see the book, but like I made sure I get everything, bro. I'm not leaving anything behind. I made sure I'm not leaving anything behind, bro. So here's the trade that we're in. You know what I'm saying? So like even the newest, bro. Like okay, this is what took for me, yeah. So maybe you guys want to know what took for me. This summer camp right here. This summer camp right here. Yeah. And then the revision camp. I think this happened near at the end of at the end of last year. Either this or this. And then when I watched what he was talking about, I realized I realized I know everything he's saying. Like I know most of it, right? And then that's what made me realize, bro, I do not need any more. I don't know anything that is stopping me from success is just me. It's just me. There's nothing else. I do not need any more type of uh any more like strategy. And there's nothing else that is new, bro. There's nothing else that is new because you can read the charts properly. Like you guys seen how I broke down EU on monthly time on weekly. So in the market structure breakdown on Sunday, that was actually decent. That was actually decent. To me, like I never knew I would. I knew I would, but I just never like presenting it like that. Nah, you know. Wait, Lawrence is in the chat. Rollins, I was telling them about your intro model, bro, and it's the one that just helped me like trade take this trade right here. So, no,
That's crazy, bro. I need to get tapped in, gang.
yeah. So this is a guy that has been practicing the intro model for a minute, and then it's actually perfection, man.
Bro,
It's
I was gonna enter from the 15-minute OV, bro. Didn't even get tapped in, gang.
on gold.
Yeah,
Yeah, easy, bro.
all good though.
It's all good. But yeah, bro. He's the guy that showed me the intro model that I was just showing you guys right now. You know. Just make sure the reason why it's an inducement is because it shows you that there's normal liquidity to sweep at the top. So that's why it took out previous liquidity, then gave you a change of character BOY so you can always enter right from there and price is always gonna respect his own. Like and there's always zero to minimum drawdown. And what I've realized about that type of entry model is that most of the times you don't even get top 10. Like you can ask Lawrence how he was about to crash out. Like we missed, but like we didn't get top 10 like on 3 trades. Like just consistent. All those 3 trades went all to full take profit. Why? Because that entry model is just so clean that like when he taps it in, he just reacts off right away. So that's another thing, yeah. For you guys to know. But finding it is the problem. Perfecting it is the problem. It also took me a little minute. I'm still also trying to get it as well. You know. Yeah, boys. That's it for today's call. Y'all have any questions about maybe my cam up on how I bought a car, anything? I just told you guys, right? So anything else that you guys want to know? Oh yeah. Learn. If you guys get good at trading, learn other skills, man. Learn some other skills out of trading. Again, there's a million ways to make $1 million. You know what I mean? Learn other skills if you can. Not online though, so something that you've seen work. Not something you want to try it out to see if it works. It's something that you've seen from somebody working and you see he's always doing it and he's serious about it. Go approach that person. Talk to him about it. Ask him about what he does. That's how you create your net worth, bro. Like for example, me, like I know how to file taxes all of a sudden. Like I can file taxes here in America, right? Now I know how to sell insurance. Like that's another skill set, right? Like just trying to learn a lot of things as much as you can, because if the market is shut down or like market is off right now, I can still make money regardless. I have other skill sets. You don't have to go to university to know that you're smart. No, bro. You don't have to, man. But you can. Like uni helps you. I think what uni helps you with, it helps you with accountability. You learn to take responsibility and ownership. Um, of which I had to learn the hard way. because I think I live around people that would did go to uni, so I see what they're doing and I just do it, you know. Um, I think that's why. But like, if you don't go to uni, like your accountability, you don't take accountability for most of your things, which is bad, you know. Feel like being in the charts all day. Yeah, it's actually very crazy. How did you just start trading? Did you just start trading? Ayan, is it Ayan Abdullah? If you just started trading, then I don't know, but did you just like start trading out of it like couple months ago or something? Because that's how I used to be. So why you staying on the chart all day? Like that's what's gonna lead you to break your account. Because bro, keep in mind, the more you expose yourself to the charts, the more you're gonna wanna take a trade, bro. Because there's always gonna be an entry model, you know? Yeah. Yeah, it's about having just make sure you show up for your trades, like
وقولي ورا حد
your session, you know? Just make sure like you on your session, like that's if you're there available and during your time for your London session kills on and then your New York session kills on, that's what matters. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boys. Let's call it a day, man. Let's call it a day. I'm gonna record this. It's already been recorded, so I will probably post it on YouTube so you guys can go ahead and take a look. That's pretty much it for today's boys. Today's call. So see you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow about 1. Yeah. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.